Hello, everyone. I don't know why sometimes this disables my microphone. I think it happens a lot during Windows updates. Not every time, but I had remembered and checked. So, but I had remembered. YouTube looks good. I'll have to check the game sounds coming through later. So basically, I know I haven't streamed in like 10 days, and I know it's late. I actually slept from like 8 o'clock to 12 o'clock. I woke up and the kid was asleep on the couch next to me. So just a quick rundown of what's going on. Trying to make this like a 1 minute. The kid was still having this nasty cough, and I believe I was talking during the last few streams. I was trying to get her blue belt test for karate, but it got postponed a week because we got a couple inches of snow the day the test was supposed to be. We got that done. She got her blue belt, but during last week, while that was going on, because I stopped streaming because I was trying to make sure she was all ready to go, but also, being retired for the last 13 years. Almost 13 years. I don't always know what day it is, but specifically, I don't really keep up with dates. Since the kid's been in Taekwondo, I keep up with days better, but the wife, once a year has to travel out of state for work for a week. It's always like the week before the kids' spring break or anyway, and then, sometimes we go to Disney or they go to Disney and see the in-laws because they have a winter home down in Florida. But anyway, I had forgot that was, not that it was coming up, but exactly what date she had to leave. So she had told me Tuesday or Wednesday. She's like, yeah, I'm flying out Sunday morning. Well, the car had to go back in the shop. So we were trying to get everything balanced through the week of trying to get the kid to karate class for practice and then on the test and then go do shopping and other things that need to get done with only one car because the car was in the shop for the third time. So basically during the inspection, a couple days later, check engine light came on and then we got that fixed. It was, an environmental thing on the car. And then another couple days later, it went off again, but we had to wait like a week to take it in until we were available to be down to one car. And then they were like, we got to order parts for this one. It was another environmental thing. And then the parts weren't going to be in until this Monday. And that was going to mean we was not going to have a car. So I normally don't go grocery shopping because of my back. But I had to make arrangements to get that done. And anyway, so the kid went to karate 4 days last week, and I say karate, but it's Taekwondo. Anyway, so life was just kind of busy, and like I said, only had one car was a problem, and then I had to get an Uber. The wife had installed the Uber app on my phone and set up an account because she has the account, and I did. Excuse me, I got some gas. Anyway, moving on. So I just didn't stream, and I have not played the game. I did play for a few hours after the last stream, like the next day, but I decided not to play because I wasn't until I got on the stream for it. And other than that, I've been playing Heroes of Might and Magic 3, trying to finish up the main campaign, which I finished up yesterday. So for right now, we're going to play, 90 minutes, 2 hours, since I've already slept half the night. It's been 11 days, 10 days, so I'm going to just go over to save file and try to remember what happened. I don't think these quests I did on the other, I did do them on the other save file, but I had the Nabokov Fortress or whatever. I had killed everyone down there on another character, and I was actually concerned when I later realized that they are part of further quests in the game. I might have fucked up that run. So I don't know. It's supposed to be every 2 or 3 days that shit respawns or something. I don't know if NPCs respawn or if you like important NPCs. Like if you kill like the scribe in the first town, would he respawn after a couple of days? I don't know. Anyway, so moving on. So I think we left off after Divine Messenger with Godwin. And then we did the Bury the Dead. Yeah, because you can see it was right before I went to bed. Those are the last two things. And then we got to try to get new allies. So instead of killing everyone, I went through. I did not play the. Well, I did play dice with Hans. Or the other guy. Yeah, I think it was the other guy down there. No, I only even played dice once, I think, with Hans when I had to I clicked the dialogue incorrectly, so but I think I just let him win and move on. Anyway, I did the girl cutscene out in the picking up flowers and making out, and then I did everything else. I didn't go down and get in the fights with any of the guys like I did the first run, where I pissed them all off by going into the unauthorized area. So yeah, I did the load supplies in the cart, helped bowl the blacksmith, craft some shit. When I got done, I looted, I think, a few things, but I didn't, like I said, I didn't go into unauthorized areas really. And then I went back to, what was it? Yeah, I went back with him, I think. Or was that before Divine Master? Whatever. Yeah, I think it was before. So anyway, yeah, I went back to Clara. I helped. Oh, that's right. I had to help the people that were wounded. And I found out by reading online, there's the guy that attacks you at the very beginning in the prologue at Botina's house, the herbalist house with the daughter. Yeah, so if you kill that guy, then he's not there later to be healed. Anyway, I wasn't able to fully heal them, but I think I got enough to make out with her. They're in the night, so you sleep there, and then you have to defend the castle first thing in the morning. Just one day, the Finger of God is when they used a cannon to completely destroy the wall. So Storm is you get captured, you get taken back to Trotsky Castle, and then you escape, and you have to run around the castle at night and not get seen, although most of the knights and stuff are not there at the time. And Isfan's in charge, and you have to go up there and kill him, which was really quick because I just went over there and punched him. He hit me like one time, took off like 80% of my health, and then I just punched the shit out of him and killed him. And then there's cut scenes where you like get your sword back and you push him out the window, and but you have to find the orders, and then you have a big so what was it? Yeah, so after that you get yeah, that's right, you have to go into the secret passage for the cave under Trotsky Castle, which comes out to Apollonia, and then once you get everyone out, you, Hans, Catherine, and Ziska, you have to run around Apollonia with a bunch of enemy soldiers out there at night looking for you. And I do not recommend drinking a Nighthawk potion because I couldn't tell where the darker areas were to hide between the patrols, because the Nighthawk potion makes everything so bright. So anyway, but it took me 2 tries, but I was able to get through there, do all this stuff. Then you get a cut scene of you and a horse following them in the cart. Ziska's all wounded from the torture. Oh, that's right. What is it? You're getting tortured, and then I'm trying to remember how you get out. Oh, that's right. Catherine comes down once it's and the other guy has to torture you. And I ended up spilling the beans and telling the stuff after getting tortured a little bit. I didn't really want to get tortured. And then I don't know if you can not give them all the story. I don't know if there's dialogue for that. But I ended up getting tortured, and then Ziska says like, "Oh yeah, everyone crumbles under torture." But she comes down, she kills the one guard on duty, and then that's when I had to run around the castle getting shit. Like I said, most of the people are gone out of the upper courtyard and the buildings, but there still are people there you have to avoid. So anyway, so we get to the new area. There's, like I said, a big, long, like 5-minute cutscene of them talking as she's running the Ziska in the back of the wagon. Oh, they took Hans. That's right. Hans isn't with you. They take Hans to with them, I believe. Anyway, and that's where we are. We are at the brand new area. We met the guy to the Dry Devil or whatever castle, but when you first get to the new map. But the guy said he had business to attend to and left as he was talking. Like, he came down the stairs as he was getting on his horse, talked to us, and it's like, stay here and I'll talk to you when I get back. So they're friends of Jean Ziska. And that's it. I didn't play any further after that because I was like, yeah, I don't want to play the new area off stream. Alright, let me do a quick test here. Alright, OBS is showing desktop audio now, so that's good. Alright, because I have the perk that shows the map. I already know where, like, shit is. As soon as it's getting over here. You can see there's quite a lot of little towns to go to, and then we see Kuttenberg here. A lot of waypoints to get, fast travel points. And it looks like you can't go out in these areas, I assume? I don't know. I think our God quest was kind of shitty for me for trying to defend Nebukov because not using any ranged weapons. There really wasn't that much I could do. Yeah, so I think at the end of the Finger of God, when you're captured, I think that's, oh yeah, when, what's his name? The old guy is in charge of Trotsky Castle, von Barlow or whatever. Yeah, when you get up outside the castle is when he divides up and goes on to another city with Hans, and then it's Von takes you and Jean to Trotsky Castle. So that's where Hans is. And we have our sword, the quest from, Part 1, the first game, is done. Oh, I need to get my chest so I can drop shit off. I remember I haven't played in 10 days, so I gotta try to remember what's going on here.
Fuck's sake. This bloody war's all we need. Our fields are ravaged, our barns are empty, all our ale's gone.
Now, I did mess around and run around through this castle just to kind of get the layout of it. So this all like wraps around, there's guard towers, there's a whole ton of chests in here. But if I have a potion on, I can get hard pretty consistently now, and very hard chests. So if you remember right, I was going around opening chests up, not stealing stuff every time. Like most times I wasn't taking any of it, I was just doing it to get my opening ability up, picklock ability. That way when I was doing bandit chest out in the wild, that I'd be able to get that loot.
It's happening. No, I mean the bit about shagging the nuns.
Alright, you know what? Let's just do this.
Wait. You think, God, no, that's not what I meant at all. Fucking sodomites. Look, Let's just drop it before one of us says something we regret.
I'm as hungry as a wolf.
So it looks like this guy's Peter, who owns the place. So the other guy must have been Jobst, the guy that we saw finally dressed and leaving on horseback. Oh, okay. Hold on. I need to talk to him.
God bless.
And with you. Oh, you're lucky I even made it here.
Eat whatever takes your fancy, my friends. You look like you've had a hard journey.
The journey wasn't so bad, especially compared to what came before it.
Where are you coming from, anyway?
From Trusky.
That's Sir Otto von Burgo's domain. What were you doing there, pray tell?
We were in a castle cellar, talking to an old acquaintance.
My God, how did that happen?
Simple. I'm in the service of Lord Sokol of Lamberg, same as Dry Devil, and I had a job to do around Trusky, if you get my meaning.
Absolutely. But it wasn't much of a success, was it?
Actually, it was pretty much. We even took a castle.
Well, more like a small stronghold.
And we nearly got von Berghoff, too.
And what prevented you from completing that righteous deed?
Markvart von Aulis.
I know that name. He's the commander of the Prague militia.
Exactly. And they came with him.
But why would the Praguers send forces to Trusky?
But they didn't, sir. They weren't sent to Trusky, but here. They just stopped off to visit von Berghoff because he was in a tight situation, and they took him along with them.
Here? To my fortress? Christ almighty.
Not just here, but everywhere where King Wenceslas still has supporters.
And that's also one of the reasons why we're here. We came to warn you. It seems Sigismund's run out of patience. He's going to break the truce and finish off the rebellion while he still has time. So he's convened all his followers in Kuttenberg with von Berghoff and von Orlitz in the lead. It's just a matter of time before the battles begin.
We've got to secure the fortress quickly, stock up on supplies, reinforce the guard and drill the troops. But I'm grateful to you, friends. Wait here. I'll have the best wine I have brought to you. Bring that red from Burgundy right away.
You might want to save some for Jobst.
I'll gladly risk his displeasure for this occasion.
It seems we both have the same opinion of Jobst, eh?
Well, that is, I wouldn't dream of disrespecting the Margrave. Where do you know him from?
I don't really know him as such. We merely know each other due to my original trade.
Yes, I've heard of you. They say you used to be, well...
Yes, a bandit. It's no secret, sir. King Wenceslas even put a price on my head once. And Catherine here, she...
I'm sure that's of no interest to the noble gentleman. And anyway, if anyone knows Jobst well, it's Henry here. You two are quite on friendly terms, aren't you?
Aye, we know each other well. We recently had talks together in Rattay.
Anyway, we're straying a little from the point. As I said, one of the reasons we came here is to warn you. And the other reason goes by the name of Hinnek, the Dry Devil. Where is he?
Well, he was here for a while, at my invitation.
Was? So he's no longer here? Thank Christ.
Where did he go?
I couldn't say. He didn't part quite on the best of terms.
That's quite normal for him. Don't take it to heart, sir.
I had no issue with him. It's more about Margrave Jobst. When he met Hinnek, he was somewhat disturbed.
Disturbed? Why?
Well, let's say, after an exchange of opinions, they agreed it would be best if they saw as little of each other as possible. I'm sure if you're interested in the details, the Margrave will explain it to you himself.
I'd be very surprised.
What was Dry Devil doing here, anyway?
Waging war, if you can call it that. He ambushed 3 of Sigismund's supply caravans and a troop of humans in these parts alone. It made me a little nervous. If anyone found out he was hiding out here, in the end, it was Jobst himself who sorted it out. He told Hinnek he had to stop because he was interfering with his plans.
Why is Jobst taking such risks? He almost put himself in Sigismund's reach. What for?
To do what he's been doing all his life. Scheming.
One could put it that way. He's seeking allies amongst the undecided lords, and winning over to our side some of the ones who've sided with Sigismund so far.
He wants to make deals with turncoats?
Alas, that's the way it goes in politics. The majority lean towards the side where they expect the least problems. Just between us, I'm not too pleased myself about Jobst's strategy, and I'm the last one who'd wish for violence.
So, what about us? What do we do now?
The Margrave will certainly want to talk to you, but the earliest he'll be back at the fortress will be tomorrow. I hope until then, you won't refuse my offer of a bed for the night.
Just an offer. So you'd let us leave if we wanted to.
Well, the Margrave did ask me to look after you until he returns, for the sake of security.
Whose security?
Good question. Yours, I expect.
Ah, so be it. I couldn't take another step anyway.
Sir, there's still one more thing we came for. Lord von Bergov is holding my lord, Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, hostage. And we also have to warn Jobst's ally, John of Liechtenstein. Do you know anything about those two?
Sorry, I don't. I didn't even know von Bergau had come here until you told me. And I've heard nothing about Lord Liechtenstein.
Which is actually good news. If he'd been caught and executed, the word would be all over the region. So there's a strong hope he's alive.
Here I am, finally.
Thank you for the warm welcome, Lord Pisa.
It's the least I could do, lad. My fortress is...
I suppose I ought to...
I had some chambers prepared for all of you. Cross that corridor and go up the stairs. You can't miss it. There's a garland, but first eat your fill. All of you. I told my servant Susanna to prepare baths for you.
God be with you, my friend.
Good day. Look what I have for you.
Yeah, I'm not going to run around getting all the like lower end chests because it's clear we can open up very hards now. Oh, I forgot. Okay, I do have Fox Potion on. You know, one of these days on my own time, I might go through the lore of the game, but... Is this my money? You know, I'm probably never going to change my look. I like the look I have right now. I mean, I've tried looking at some of these, like the scarf or the, I like purple. This stuff, it just doesn't look right for a monk, in my opinion. And some of the stuff I use while leveling up, but beginning of the game. But again, most of it just doesn't fit. Oh, someone was saying if you use the apron and like the leather gloves they give you at the blacksmith, it increases your crafting by like 5 points or something, and spectacles increases your reading by like 5 points. I don't know. I'm just not gonna mess with it. Oh, I still need to sell this one. I think I'm okay here. I can sell that. Could technically sell that, but I'm not going. Yeah, I don't need arrows or anything. I'll put one backup torch in there. Have I been keeping daggers on me? I can't remember. Oh, I think you get that when you're going around the castle at night. I think she gives you her dagger so you can kill guys. Alright, we already got a servant's hood. We can sell that one. And then I'm not using this one anymore because I'm using this one now. I do need to get it cleaned. Let me see if I can repair this stuff because you get your craftsmanship up for that. Yeah, I keep most of the stuff just for different looks because I don't really need the money. So, but I did blow through like the couple thousand I had buying like skill upgrades and shit. But if I need money, I could always come in and pick some of this shit out to sell. Just saying, I'll probably never use this shit, but whatever. Yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna leave it in there. I probably could sell these armor's kits because I think I've got extras. Yeah, I've got plenty. Well, I wonder if there's other rooms with, I think there was when I was walking through here, other rooms with books in them just to read.
Careful. Oh, you pooch.
Sure, there's a lot of people walking around in here. Alright, I think that covers this part. Like I said, there is a lot of chests in the whole area. But right now, I'm not looking to do that shit.
God be with you.
Would this be the Master's chamber? This probably be like the Chamberlain's chambers, right? You don't seem to care where I go. Okay. Doesn't say steal, so let's see what that says. I have started taking some skill stuff that I don't care that for.
And with you? I'm sorry.
It's probably the cook, right? Right below the... Yeah.
Good afternoon.
So,
What can I say, lad? It used to be better. There was peace and warring against each other.
I'm going to speed this up.
Be ashamed. We're lucky we have Sir Peter.
what's Sir Peter like?
Oh, he has a heart of gold. God smiled on us when he sent us Sir Peter. He eats nothing but preserves and sweet dumplings with curd cheese.
You wouldn't happen to know where Lord Hin...
You mean that bony knight? I can't help you. I wish you a blessed evening.
Alright, I don't want to take too long to do this.
What do you have for sale?
You're a bit picky, aren't you?
Lord Pisek,
Yes, sir. I prepared the...
I could get used to this.
If sir will allow, I'll help you undress.
This stuff's still showing dirty. I hate when they like, why can't I remove the dirt from my odor items? Alright, so that's the cart we rode in on. Like I said, you can run around. So we've been around through that house area, right? You can go through all this other area, but I don't remember there being a bunch of stuff there. How are my save and stuff? Our achievements real good. Plenty of saves, but could use more healing potions. We got 12 big ones, and oh, we still got 15, so that's probably enough for now. Now, I did see if I could leave the town, and I was able to walk out of this building over to here, but I didn't try to actually leave. Just a prison? I look like this would be the prison, but a lot of the prisons are like underground. Man, that's a lot of wood, but multiple fireplaces and a cooking area, that should be gone in like a week. So, yes, this is Arrow Place. Yeah, I'm not going to walk all the way back through here, because I was thinking if there might be something else besides this run around finding all the barracks and shit. But I don't think there is. And even if it is, I'm not too worried about it. It's kind of weird they only have one entrance up to here. Wait for one over. No, there's not one there. Oh, it's an automatic sleeping. Didn't get a choice. Well, we were tortured and up all the night fucking trying to escape, and then through the day, fucking riding over here.
So you got your revenge? Father, did it make you feel any better? It did. So what comes next?
Mark von Aulitz is next. Then von Berghoff.
And is that what you really want, son? No matter how many people you kill, you can't change what's happened.
It's what I want.
Are you sure, Henry?
What's happening? Why are you waking me up? You again?
Yes, the Margrave is calling for you, sir. You and the other gent.
You mean Zizka?
I suppose. I don't know what his name is, but he's waiting down in the courtyard. I'm just on my way to tend to his wounds.
And what about Catherine?
That's the good wife who arrived with you? I don't know. I think I saw her with our captain.
Oh, very well. I'll go now.
Before you go, I brought you something for breakfast. In case you're hungry. Oh, have I been too bold?
No, definitely not. Thank you. Do you need anything else?
No, sir.
So, why are you standing here?
You haven't dismissed me, sir.
Oh, I see. You may leave. Thanks.
Thank you, sir.
I don't know what the right choice there was for her, but... Okay, it does say it saved a minute ago. Oh, why does it do this? I don't remember what clothing I had on. I think that's it, because we were selling the sword, the arrows, that torch we're selling. I think we're selling the dagger. I need to double check the dagger. Servant's hood is a duplicate. That's a duplicate. And the Godwin's ring is quest related. So. Let me see if I do have a dagger in here. Yeah, I do. So we can still sell.
You do what I asked you to?
Yes, sir. Everything's in order.
Everything. Really? You didn't forget? anything.
I don't think so, sir. I tried my best, sir.
Well done. Drop by tomorrow. There's something else I need. You can go now. Oh, careful! Hey, that!
You silly doggy.
We are idle. I'm like that every day.
Admirable. If Sigismund and his army happened to turn up, you'd have 2 warriors.
But
Lo, I'm just holding a discussion with the cap.
that's not how I'd put it. In the end, as my großvater said, the strength of a castle is measured by its garrison. And mine is one of the best in... What do you say, lad?
Aye. I have to admit, the soldiers here look pretty fearsome.
I get the feeling you'd run instead of facing them, though. Eh?
Leave him be, meine Dame. Nobody with any sense would take on my men.
Why did you come here anyway, and
I have to find Zizka.
you should get a move on. You don't want to keep him. I saw Zizka next to the stables.
So I didn't want to like sword tournament because I don't want, he's jumping over the fence there. I don't know if I was supposed to be fighting that guy. Hold on, where'd the other guy go? And they moved quick.
And this scar? It's strange, crooked, like a letter from a fancy book.
Ah, this. I fell off the...
What happened at Nebakov?
You're asking me?
Of course. I know you weren't there, but maybe I only remember that diabolical shot. Nothing after that.
That must have been really terrible. I heard the shot all the way from Troskowitz. I'm afraid all I know is when they took the fortress, von Aulitz's men hung everyone they found. I'm sorry, but most of ours got left behind.
There was this healer.
A girl of yours?
Maybe. She was really kind to me. Oh, my God.
Wait. Maybe she managed to save herself? Nobody would hang a young girl like that, would they? Oh, sorry. I shouldn't have said that.
Don't apologize.
You have to live every day like that's all you can do.
Do you know if Michael, the adjutant, survived?
I'm afraid I do know. Zizka said the shot killed him on the spot.
Did you know him?
He was a good man. He saved my life once.
I didn't know that.
Not now, thanks. Some other time, maybe.
Thank you.
I'm sorry I can't.
No, that's all right.
But as I was celebrating, prancing about like a deer, I tripped on a root.
That guy's name is Polcock? What? I hope that's a job. Alright, where'd that Garrison dude go? He had a helmet on. Why is that guy's head glowing?
You have a kind master, hey, doggy?
Okay. Alright, well, maybe he'll show up somewhere. I was thinking maybe I did have an opportunity to practice some unarmed. Alright, I think I'm going to take a break here. My unarmed's almost 22. I think cap is 30, so probably don't really need what. It's my warfare 18. Probably don't really need to fight. Yeah, I don't know what that cap. Oh, yeah, he should be. What was it? Not fetters or something like that. Alright, we're gonna AFK before it starts. Get back in like 5 minutes or so.
How are things, Captain?
What do you think? I've seen better days. And you, youngster?
I just want to point out that it wasn't my intention to get the kill on Isfan off stream, but once I'd started the quest, I didn't want to stop in the middle of it and try to continue it on another day. So, but it was very plot heavy also. So, but you know, other than your dialogue options, you know, cutscenes and shit, you can just catch those on YouTube. So I think it mattered. Anyway, that last video only got like 5 views. So.
Me? Well, considering what we've been through, surprisingly good.
Just wait until you've been through as much as I have.
Nah, don't say that. You still have your strength. A real man of iron.
A damned rusty one, I'd say. But enough chat. I see Jobst has returned to the fortress.
That's why I'm here. They're expecting us. I wanted to take Catherine along too, but she said she'd rather get the horses ready.
She's doing the right thing, and you better run ahead and greet the Margrave. I'll join you shortly.
What about that dry devil of yours? Did you find out where he went?
No, nobody asked him where he was going, but it seems they're hoping it's as far away as possible. I'm not surprised. If I know him, he wasn't the ideal guest.
At least Jobst might know where he is.
He might. To be honest, that's the only reason for talking to him.
Are you expecting trouble?
I always expect trouble. Jobst has turned coats more times than I can count. And the way things are these days, I'd rather have horses standing by, even on a visit to my parents.
Should I really go and see Jobst on my own? He's a Margrave, though.
So what? You already know him better than I do. You met him in Ratai. I only know what I've heard about him.
Well, all right, but he sent for us both. How's it gonna look?
A bit odd, I suppose. But you must understand, I'm doing this for our benefit. The less time I spend with a Margrave in one room, the better.
All right, then. I'll be going, then.
Henry. Where's Captain Zizka?
He got held up.
I received a report that von Bergov's banner is flying in the camp of my dear cousin Sigismund, so I assume the negotiations at Trotsky didn't go too smoothly.
No, sir. I don't have good news for you, I'm afraid.
Well, good or bad, I'm sure you have plenty to report. So what happened with von Bergov at Trotsky?
I beg your pardon, Margrave, but I have the feeling you already know everything.
Really? I have the opposite feeling. These days, I seem to be completely in the dark. John of Liechtenstein, my court spy, I suppose you could say, has mysteriously fallen silent. But there's one thing you're right about. I have a fair idea about what you got up to at Trotsky. Now, let's get to a more important question. I heard you ended up in von Bergov's dungeon. And judging by the state you were in when you arrived, I expect they didn't treat you too well. You didn't reveal anything important there by any chance?
Well, unfortunately, they got certain information out of me.
What information?
About Liechtenstein. That he's in Kuttenberg. And what he's doing there. I'm really sorry, sir, but... well, they tortured us.
That is truly unfortunate.
So there was
But
ramifications.
you've nothing to be ashamed of. I think it's too much to expect anyone to hold their tongue under torture.
But Lord Liechtenstein... what if they killed him because of us?
John went straight into the lion's den. He knew the risks. Thank you for the news. You're free to go if you want. But I would be glad if you stayed at the fortress.
I don't know what
As
this
soon as
mark
it's
is on the
possible, you can join a legation
camera.
waiting for Rattay. I'm sure you already want to go home.
What? Go home? I can't. I have to rescue Sir Hans. I made a promise I'd protect him.
A noble thought. But you mustn't worry about Lord Capon. I'm sure von Berghoff has him trapped in a gilded cage.
But I made a promise, sir.
I understand, but honestly, Lord Capon is now safer than you or I. The most sensible course now is to wait for the ransom demand.
Margrave.
Ah, Captain Zizka. Henry and I were just discussing Lord Capon.
Yeah, the Margrave thinks he's in no danger, and we should wait for a ransom demand.
As one does.
I wanted to talk to you about something else. I suppose you're wondering why your friend Hinnek, also known as the Dried Devil, isn't here?
Oh, there's plenty of gossip going on around the fortress. You and Pisek refused to grant him asylum.
Asylum is for those in distress, Captain. Hinnek came to burn and pillage. I have quite different plans.
And what might those be, Margrave? Sitting and talking while King Wenceslas rots in a dungeon. What would I expect? Not so long ago, you were conspiring with Sigismund against Prokop, your own brother.
It would be futile trying to explain to you the intricacies of the Luxembourg's dynastic politics. Let me just explain that that was what was called for in the situation. But I assure you that I am now acting in the best interests of this country and of King Wenceslas.
You're acting first and foremost in your own interests. Everyone knows that.
Strong words coming from a man who earns his bread by killing merchants on the road. No offense intended. I applaud your art. The pen is mightier than the sword, but there are times when it's vice versa. Enter!
All ready to leave now, sir?
Good. It's high time. I expect the captain was about to leave anyway. Are you not?
With pleasure.
And you, Henry?
Me? Well, sir, I made a promise.
I understand. I won't attempt to keep you here by force. But bear in mind, I have concluded a very fragile truce with Sigismund, which gives us time to get ready. And if anyone should disrupt my plans with headstrong acts of violence, there will be consequences. Grave consequences. I consider this matter closed. Farewell and good luck.
I get the feeling Yopes didn't make a great impression on you. Are we leaving?
Yeah. And Henry's going with us.
Wait, you'll help me find Capon?
Sure. But we'll need people for that. And information. Catherine, I've got a job for you.
Yes?
Go to Kuttenberg. Find out what happened to Liechtenstein. anyone knows what's going on in this godforsaken country, it'll be him. In the meantime, we'll go and find Dry Devil and his band.
Good luck. I'd go all the way to Rome to spy if it kept me away from the devil.
Let's go!
No.
Stay close. The devil doesn't know you, but he should recognize me, even like this, unless he's too drunk.
What is your plan, anyway? Go from village to village, hamlet to hamlet, until we find him?
That won't be necessary. We just have to visit places where you can get booze.
Oh, so all the taverns and dens in the region?
If it comes to that.
I'm up for that.
Don't get your hopes up. We'll have a beer, listen to the local rumor mill, and if we don't find anything, we'll pay up and move on.
Where do we start?
I have heard of a place that's a favored meeting spot of bandits, poachers, and all kinds of scum. If I was looking for the devil, or at least someone who knows something about him, that's where I'd go.
Sounds like a good place to start. And if we find the devil, what then?
If we're really to step on Sigismund's toes, we need capable men. And the devil's capable. of anything, really.
I'm not sure what the three of us can achieve.
Inek's not alone. He has the devil's pack.
Who?
That's what his band is called. They're exactly the sort of men we need.
And what do you have in mind when you say step on Sigismund's toes? What about Liechtenstein and Capon?
The same thing we did to von Berghoff. But don't worry, it's gonna take a lot of time before we're ready. In the meantime, hopefully Catherine will find out where young Liechtenstein is hiding. If his spy network really lives up to the legend, he'll surely know where they're keeping young Capon.
I hope so. And when he's free, then we can step on Sigismund's toes. I'm sure Lord Capon will be happy to help.
In that case, he'd be better off staying in captivity. So, what do you say? Should we speed up?
The road's quiet. The surroundings are pretty. Why rush? At least we won't be so conspicuous.
If you say so.
Well, maybe I should have took the fast travel. All right. Of course, we leave and there's a quest tiver. We do have the fast travel, and we didn't get to ever go to the city. Great. The Devil's Den is probably where this guy is at. Oh, okay. Where are we going? Is he going to take us way down over here?
Good to see you.
Oh, so he's here. So yeah, we could have just cut through here, but we wouldn't have got the fast travel point. So. I don't think we're missing any other major things here, right? There's only this other town up here. Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting we have the, yeah, something over there. Not getting anything. Yeah, it looks like we missed a shrine, and it looks like he's going over to here, so.
finally. Where have you been dawdling? I've heard something already, and it sounds promising. Let's go in. Took you.
Sorry. Have you asked after the devil?
Not yet. I didn't want to be alone when I...
Let's do it then.
Be prepared for anything.
I warned you had it coming, you drunk.
Hang on. I didn't see it. Does feel better when I've had a drink. It's a gift from God.
Either you pay us back our coin, or you can leave your head with us.
You wouldn't get a crossing for an alternative, mine.
You're right about that.
I'd have a use for that turnip. But I can only pay for it with iron.
Shiska?
You turn on your heel and get going. If you value your life. You might have noticed there's more of us than you.
That can be fixed.
I'll show you.
Okay, this is bullshit.
For glory!
What the fuck? No, I was trying to see if it was going to make me have a sword down at the beginning.
Trouble again. I see you're still a drunkard.
It's good to see you too, Shiska. What happened to...
That doesn't matter now.
Huh? Who's that? Where's your old band?
You're looking at all that's left of it.
I see we have a lot to talk about.
That we do. Anyway, this, Henry, this is Kubienka.
Hiya, lad. And thanks for the help. You're handy with a sword.
Thanks.
Not that I couldn't handle them myself.
He would be one of the best archers north of the Alps. If he wasn't drunk or with one arm in the stocks or...
Shouldn't we leave before someone notices the corpses?
Easy, lad. This was the devil's den. If we behave ourselves, the innkeeper will just charge us.
There will be plenty of time to get acquainted. We're looking for the devil.
Well, when I said we have a lot to talk about, this is the innkeeper, Dreadlight.
Gentlemen, I won't have this. You're murdering my guests and making a mess.
They started it.
They've been drinking on credit for half a day. Who's going to pay?
If you search their pockets and sell their weapons, that should... And I have a feeling Kubienka here owed them some dice winning.
I didn't cheat.
Pay him.
All right, then. Here you go.
Ah, I see you are a nobleman and a generous one at that. You didn't have to. We'll clear away the corpses, pour some sand on the blood, and no one will know.
That's nice of you.
Nobody will be looking for them anyway. Only the catchpoles would be interested in them. You might...
Did you hear Lord Chiska?
Yes, I did. Of course. I'm leaving.
Is it just you and the devil here? Where's the rest?
That's the problem.
What problem?
Well, I'm alone here.
Where's everybody else?
I'd like to know that too. When the devil was captured, they scattered. Some are dead, some ran for the hills. Some are probably holed up somewhere drinking.
What? The devil's been captured and that's how you tell me the news?
Who captured him?
How should I know? Some armed bastards.
Shit, Kubienka, you must know who came after you and why.
Well, We botched this job in Kuttenberg. It was supposed to be a breeze, but the fuckers outnumbered us 3-1. Before we could react, they knocked the devil down and pounded on him like a deaf man on a door. Ada and I tried to help him, but we just couldn't. Fuck. It pisses me off that we had to leave him there. But
do you know where they're keeping him?
Why? The town guard took him. So he's probably...
Fuck. There's no way we're getting him out of there.
My words. Otherwise, we would have gotten him away from those fuckers. Not even a mouse can get him there. We can't pull off...
How long has it been since he was captured?
I've been sitting here drinking ever since it happened. So, maybe a week?
A month? They haven't hanged him yet.
That's the thing. The devil's famous. Lots of people want him dead. But they won't give him the news or the axe. They want to send his soul to the Lord in a much... The devil is a proper bastard, but not even he deserves that.
What are they planning to do with...
The devil's got a fat prize on his head. He's the most feared robber baron in Bohemia. There are several empty tents in Sigismund's camp, thanks to him. They really want to relish his death. They'll take him to their camp outside of town for that.
Who told you that?
When someone owes you a dice wager, they'll spill him what they don't know. They say the people of Kuttenberg can't wait to...
If they're gonna move him, that could be our chance.
He will be watched by a dozen armed guards. We're only 3. So unless you have 10 men up your sleeve...
I thought the devil would have at least 10 men. But other than that, it makes sense. I don't think we'll have...
I was going to hire some muscle for help here, but I got thirsty. You know the rest.
More like I know you. But maybe we'll find someone around here. Everybody will listen. Can you think of anything else that might...
Well...
Have you got some?
Well, not on me. But maybe there...
Maybe?
Maybe. Surely. If I can remember where we hit them. And as luck would have it, they're not far from the road.
What place is...
This narrow gully with a nice curve that backs for something nasty to happen in it. West of here. You can't miss it.
Looks like there's still some sense left in your noggin despite the booze.
And what about me?
You'll go with Kubianka to get the hand cannons. He may be...
Great. At least I won't have to carry them myself.
Don't dilly-dally. And when you have them, keep an eye on him.
Yeah, so what happened in that fight, I was immediately trying to see if I had the sword out so I could put it away, and then it automatically attacked, like, you know, within a second, so I didn't even get time to react to blocking it. And then, like, a lot of times if you don't block, they get this to hit you and you don't get a chance to dodge. So, plus not being in combat for like almost 2 weeks, because when you're doing the stealth mission in the castle, there's really not any combat. Bandages. So I automatically heal to 75% as long as I'm not bleeding, so I should be okay. And then once I heal up a bit, I can go sleep or something. So I wonder if he came up through the road because he was on horseback, where we came up through the forest to cut some time off. But like I said, like I could have just came and got this town waypoint later. We could have just like went up this way if I would have known. Came down and got this waypoint later.
God be with you, neighbor.
Okay, let's find a place to wash up.
Here, Mutt.
I just jump in the water and watch? Oh, okay. Well, we found it the other way. Oh, is there a bath
Time
place?
to wander around. We've got work to do. I can't leave until we rescue the devil, whoever he is.
Oh, this looks like the Trotsky's one a little bit. So it's probably not going to let me sleep right now.
You will have plenty of time to look around once the devil is free.
Are you going to make me get on my horse?
How did you meet Shishka anyway?
We tried to capture him, but he ambushed and captured us instead.
That sounds like Shishka. But that is how friendships for life are made.
With one of them in jail, while the other mocks them through the bars.
Actually, that's how I met my wife.
You have a wife? Where is she now?
Where could she be? Maybe rotting in the jail. I left her there on our wedding night.
Well, if that's what you say.
Oh, come on, Henry. You must have some fun, even if you are about to hang. Do not frown. It does not suit you.
I'm not frowning. That's just how my face is.
My condolences, then. Especially to your family. If my wife gave birth to something like that, I wouldn't know whether to fetch a priest or a shovel.
You don't know shit about my family, so keep your mouth shut.
Or what?
Or... you'll see.
I've seen things you wouldn't believe.
You nearly got killed just now, yet you're stirring shit again.
Oh, well, I cannot help myself. Life's to be lived, and the body's to go to the grave properly fucked up. So I take it easy. As they say in Latin, cop a demon.
So you're a mercenary, cutthroat, swindler, drunk, and on top of that, a philosopher?
I'm a man of many... You know what.
A man of many debts and drinks?
Oh, come on, you do not even know me. We will get to know each other once we have a drink together. Speaking of which... would you have a drop on you?
No.
Fuck. I never ride out without some supplies. I don't know if I can stand it.
A few more stupid jokes and I'll plug your gob. But it won't be with booze.
You are very lucky to be with Shishka, that you saved me.
I'm starting to regret it.
That's why I like you. We will have so much fun together. I feel it in my bones. But we better pick up our pace. I need to piss.
I should stay with Kubyanka. If I leave now, the whole plan could go to shit. I should stay with Kubyanka. I should stay with Kubyanka.
Probably something hidden back here. God damn, dog, shut the fuck up.
Come here!
I mean, if Anna could find the camp, you'll have no problem finding it yourself. Oh, and the hand cannons. They're buried somewhere near the camp. Just a few steps. We're not that stupid. Although, maybe Janos and Ed are. One time, they decided to rob some merchant because we were running out of food and drink. They found one and decided to follow him until he arrived at a suitable place. They followed him almost all the way to Sigismund's camp. So throwing guns in the water actually sounds... There should be a shovel around here somewhere.
What are we gonna do?
Well, welcome to our...
Oh, this mess.
Hey!
So where are the cannons?
We hit something down below, lost, and something is buried...
Don't you remember where you put...
Well, I have...
Oh, Jesus Christ.
One of those places.
We're gonna dig through half...
Nonsense. Anyway, we need...
Which one is that?
The one made of leaves. He was so...
Come on, then.
I told you I would find it right away. Now just dig it up and we are done.
What?
We were as drunk as fiddlers when we buried them. But this place seems really familiar. Before that, we had to bury old Lodil, and we had to fortify ourselves.
I was a fool to think this would be easy.
So, I was wrong.
So you're digging the next one?
Listen.
Just tell me you didn't throw those hang...
Of course not.
What about it?
The cannons are not there, but there is...
Why don't you go?
The water is cold and the...
But if I get wet, that's all.
Not just all right.
We're moving.
You have as much fun as watching.
One of the things I don't like about the first game and somewhat to this game is there's just so many back and forth quests that really feel like they're just filler time wasters. And so far we really haven't got to explore this map yet because we've just been going from place to place, following him over, following Zitk over, and then following another guy over. We really haven't got the means to explore.
Ugh. What stench?
Why? He did not smell much better when he was alive. Oh, well. God grant him eternal life and some soap.
What about us?
If L'Oreal is here, then I reckon I know where the hand cannons are. Fucking... See?
God, why are...
Oh, don't cry.
Will you take the can... Right.
Let's go.
I'd rather go with you.
Mount up then.
And it's not going to let me continue the quest without my horse. So once again, you can't do anything without your horse.
What about felling a tree across the road? Hand me an axe and I will do it myself.
We have the hand cannons.
How did it go?
The next time you want to send me looking for something with Kubienka, just kill me. You'll save me a lot of suffering.
Did we find those cannon? We did. So stop whining.
When you spend more time with Kubienka, you'll realize he's not doing it on purpose. He's just a prick.
Aye.
Those
Hey!
bandages off his
We
eye.
wait. We'll position ourselves on the flanks, and when they pass, we'll attack.
Why are the wagons standing there? I was hoping we would block the road with a tree or something.
Look what I managed to find. A true march of the maimed. If they had to cut down a tree, they'd chop off their own limbs. We at least took a wheel off. It looks less suspicious, and the convoy will have to stop anyway.
Oi, fuck, but...
But what?
I would put it a little further back, so they will not...
Ah, look...
Then we rise with the hand cannons and blast the bastards to smithereens.
What a load...
What rubbish. It is like a battlement, but on a wagon. You get it, right?
Shut up. We'll do it.
Make up your minds.
So, Kubienka, take half of the men and go over there.
Where will I go?
You'll stay here.
And...
We'll wait for them.
I knew I should take some buff potions.
Are we there yet? No, how many fucking times have I told you? Are you deaf? Pay no attention to him, Rupert.
Pay no attention to him, Rupert.
You hold me up in irons. You can't even show me a grain of human decency.
You're gonna see it coming.
Oh! What the fuck?
Damn. There's more of them than I was expecting. I can't back out now. Let's blast at them and seize the advantage.
Oi! You two! Get that wreck off the road.
Not to worry, Honorable Sir. We're working on it. To the task!
Matilda!
Fucking hell! My leg, damn it! You idiots!
Yeah, that was just a warning shot. Surrender, or the next one will go straight through your guts.
So next time, will you hit the mark?
I'd rather settle it without bloodshed.
That's easy. Surrender, and none of you will be harmed. Until you hang alongside the devil, that is.
The only one surrendering will be you.
Oh, really? Rupert, bring that bastard to me. And you, arrest the others. If they resist, just kill them.
Halt! Not another step, or...
Oh, what? Are you gonna shoot at this sky again?
Shut up! Or I'll put a hole in you so big.
fucker out!
Let him have it! That one hit the mark!
That's not what I meant to do.
This is how we fight in Trotsnov! Are you waiting for me to die of old age, coward? He's had it. Fuck that.
I can't fucking see what's going on.
Surrender. Between the eyes.
Who decided to fight over in tree? Okay, I guess I can't block any of that. Alright, just kill me, get it over with. I'm hitting the fucking buttons and I still never figured out exactly what's the difference between fucking dodge and block. Because I almost never get fucking dodges off.
I'll kill you.
Alright, don't fight in the trees. I gotta redo my shit. So I did that one. Yeah, I think I did that one too. I don't think I have the crafting for Aquavidius yet. Oh, I do. I must have got it recently. Okay.
What's it to be? Are you gonna fight or drop dead?
Alright, I can't stand this fucking... Oh, come on, I can't... Well, who's hitting me?
I've been waiting for you.
Haven't had enough yet? Let him have it! I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker! You'll die for that, you fuck!
Alright, I've played around. I mean, other than just being rusty.
Pray for a quick death, you bastard.
It looks like it's going to be a little bit harder than I was expecting.
You caught him out sweet. Yeah.
Line him up! Kurva!
That's it. I'll show you.
I was timing my stuff on that decently. It was just... I couldn't do any fucking damage to the guy.
Fighting like a
Next
man.
one will be in
What?
your face.
Stop that. Alright, hold on a second. So when I fight the one guy, then the other guy in the full armor comes and fucking hits me in the back. So I need to find a better fight situation.
Let's see what you're made of. Hey, I need a hand here. Have this for your effort.
Nice strike. No match for us, fucker.
I'll be done with you in a flash. Done for.
Nice hit. Slice him up. Oh, hack your ass off.
Blood. Yeah.
Alright. Well, that took like 4 tries. Like I said, I've just been rusty.
If you're bleeding, patch yourself up quickly. We need to get out of here soon. If you're not bleeding,
Well, you got some nice gear. It's one way I could make money if I actually wanted to sell their shit, but I don't. Yeah, some nice, my other character would have loved to have this. Would have been nice little, like 10, 20% upgrades for him. But that's not the character I'm playing, so. Oh, one of our hired hands died. Oh! I don't think I ever got a bow that well. High damage, another character. Good, I need some more bandages. I figure a monk that's going around killing bandits and shit would, they would loot bandages and herbs and stuff if they wanted. But don't really grab armor and weapons unless it's something that's actually... A lot of the stuff I've gathered is just like gone in the bank for, oh, that's fashionable, maybe I'll wear it. But I don't do anything with it. Yeah, I'm pretty much no bows, so I'm not going to take that. Oh, I think that one's actually better. Yeah, it was clear that one guy's got really good armor. That's why we were having problems with him dying like the first 3 times. Why does that got the bunny symbol? Yeah, this guy, you can tell he's got some pretty nice armor. Cause yeah, when we start down here with not a hired hand, was it this guy? And then this was the guy that was kicking our ass.
We should get out of here.
The sooner we're gone. Welcome back, Hinnick.
If it wasn't for you, I'd still be getting worked over by those bastards in Sigismund's camp. You saved my arse, fellas. Although, I have a second hole in it now because of you. Ouch!
That was an accident. I couldn't hit you that well, even if I wanted to.
That would be a shame. We'd be hard-pressed to find another horseman like him.
Spare me the flattery. It's enough you thought I was worth saving. Warms the cockles of my heart.
Don't thank me until you know what we're up to.
Ha ha! I knew there was a reason you rescued me. What's your plan?
First, we should find the rest of your band.
Hold your horses, Henry. First things first. We have more important things to deal with. How are we doing, Devil? Do you have some kind of hideout? What about your people?
Hideout? Our old camp was a shithole.
Don't insult our home from home.
Shush! We can stay here.
Here? For all to see?
This here hole is far from town, and has such a bad reputation that decent people are afraid to come here. As long as you're paying, old Treadlight will serve you wholeheartedly. This place has everything we need, and people who come here can be recruited for some dirty work.
And there are no fleas in the beds.
Furthermore, it's called the Devil's Den, and I like that.
All right, have it your way. But back to the point, Devil.
My people? Kubianka isn't enough.
No, he isn't.
That's too bad. Oh, they fucked off somewhere. They didn't send any messages to my jail cell.
We'll have to do something. But first, you should go and see Catherine. See if she's settled in and if she's all right. She said she'd try to find work at the Hangman's Halter Tavern.
You're not coming with me?
Does that bother you?
Someone might recognize me. And if they saw us together...
All right. What will you be?
I don't know about these two, but I'll be having a rest. I'm not going to sit on a horse for a while anyway.
But we don't have time for that. Like Henry said, we need more people. The three of us could just about manage to steal a few cabbages.
Forget it. It hurts like you shot off one of my arse cheeks. I can barely stand.
At least tell me what happened to your infamous Devil's Pack. Where can we find them?
Yeah, I'd like to know that too. Where are they, Kubianka? Why didn't you lot free me from jail?
You gather a band of criminals and then you are surprised they cannot be trusted?
So, nobody's left?
Some might return now that the devil is...
Well, if they're not already swinging on the gallows somewhere.
Or will you find them? They could be anywhere.
We'll have to search for them. Will you help us, Henry?
I reckon I don't have a choice.
I like that boy already. No pointless questions, just straight to the task.
At least tell him where to find the bastards.
I'd love to. But I don't even know who survived that fuck-up.
Not many of us are left. Janos and Adder were the first to run. I reckon they are gorging themselves somewhere. If they have any coin.
What about Bohuta and his brother? They've always been reliable.
Slavik died, Bohuta took it badly. He's not coming back.
Fuck.
Henry may be able to convince him.
I doubt it, but he can...
Do we have anyone else?
Well, there's Matthew and Ronyak. But who knows where they ended up.
And that's all.
We could also try those rebellious farmers who are fighting against Sigismund around here.
I don't want any dirty peasants. I want my old pack.
In that case, there's no one else left.
Why the hell do they pour the beer on the table?
Well, you've only given me their names, but I need to know a bit more than that.
Come and see me before you head out.
Liechtenstein can wait.
Great. But be careful. They're probably not going to be very...
I'll bear that in mind.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, finally. Alright, so this is a good point to stop, and plus it's 4 o'clock in the morning. So between the end of the first map, when you go down and do the Storm Quest and the Finger of God and everything, the point where it tells you that finish up any other quest because you're going to reach up, it gives you the warning screen that you're about to do I can't think, I'm tired. Basically, you're in a point of no return, and you can finish up anything you need to before continuing. Up to this point, which, see, let me guess, it's about 2, 3, 4. Yeah, maybe up to about 5 hours or so, where we really haven't had access to be able to go out and do shit. We're just kind of been stuck in this big, long main quest line shit. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna now that we've advanced the main quest line till I have freedom of movement again. If I want to run around and try to level up some skills, go, inspect these little things around, grab the waypoints for different places, maybe do some, try to do like some side quest or task or something. I'm not going to go to Gutenberg, but like I said, I can still go get quest, and I may just look up. I don't want to do like, I'd seen a list of quests out here, and because I'd looked up which quests I'd missed on the first half when I got swapped over, and I'd done like 70-80% of the quests on the first one, and task and stuff, but a lot of it was like minor stuff. Well, I'd say 70-80% of the ones factored in that I didn't do Mice and Frogs quest, which is like 3 quests combined, side quests, but I'd already seen part of it. Anyway, I'm just gonna be running around, exploring, getting fast travel points, checking out points of interest. Some of those are probably related to quest, because I know when I had went back on my main run and tried to go do the poacher by where you first get ambushed in the prologue, like the quest for the game master, the guy wasn't there because I had never picked the quest up on him. So I think in some of these cases you actually have to pick up the quest. So, but I can easily spend 3 or 4 days doing this miscellaneous shit as I get time to play. Because remember, like I said, the wife's not here, so I'm kind of on my own for taking care of all the feeding the pets and making sure the kids on school, and I had to take her out to get a haircut because she had picture day Wednesday. Speaking of which, so since I'm basically bald, but I have long hair in the back, but I don't really ever need a haircut. If I do need a trim like a couple times a year, I can just have the wife chop it with some scissors, right? And so I don't think I've got an official haircut for, I don't know, 6-7 years maybe. So when I took the kid up to get a haircut, I was like, I've never took her up to get a haircut because normally her and the wife go get like, group haircuts. And I was like, hey, do you want to go get a picture? And I was able to get the car Tuesday. And went and got the car, and then before she got home for school, and then took her up to go get a haircut at the place the wife had told me to go to. And I walk in, Great Clips, and they're like, hey, can I have your phone number so I can sign you in? And I'm like, no. And they're like, well, we need your phone number to link to your account. And I'm like, no, I don't have an account. And what if I didn't have a phone? And the lady, like, she was younger than me, right? She's probably like 25 to 30 range. She's like, I've never known anyone not have a phone. Well, I was sitting there thinking, like, you know, when I first retired, like, from, I guess, about 2012 to 15 until the kid was born, we just had a home line, and I didn't have a cell phone because I didn't need one. And I was at home all the time, and I was like, even now, if we had a landline, I don't think I would need a cell phone that badly. It's mostly for in case we break down in the car or something, but it's not like I didn't live most of my life without a cell phone that I couldn't get around without one. But everything in society, like, you know, the last 10, 15 years, basically expects you to have a phone or an account with something. Like, you need to have your phone to get cheaper groceries shit. My wife does all that shit, so I just use her phone number. Anyway, I was starting to create a scene in Great Clips because I was refusing to give him a phone number. And she was doing something after I told her, no, I don't give my phone out unless I absolutely have to for privacy reasons. So she was typing on the thing for, I don't know, about 10 seconds. And then I was like, oh, light bulb, you know. I just give you the wife's number because she's the one that normally comes up here. And then she's like, oh, X name, because she'd already asked my daughter her name. And then she's like, X name, and that pulled up. And I was like, about a minute later, I was like, wait a minute, how did she have my wife's name? Because I didn't give her the number. Did she pull up my daughter's name, which isn't uncommon, but it's, you know, probably not a top 100 name. And it's like, maybe because I took over my phone had been acting up for like a year plus about losing internet, constantly losing service, and it had got to the point it basically was only letting me make emergency calls. So the wife had finally went and got a new phone and gave me hers, and I was like, oh, maybe it was picking up my phone as her phone being in the vicinity. I was like, well, that's still creepy, right? You go and walk into Great Clips and their system picks up your phone. I was like, I don't know if that's the way it's working, but I wouldn't want that either. And then I asked my daughter after we left, I was like, did you give her your full name or just your first name? She's like, I'm pretty sure I gave her just my first name. I was like, that's what I thought too. And I didn't say anything about mommy's name or number. So yeah, I was like, maybe she just, I don't know. I was like, maybe they just don't have many people of your name in here. Anyway, that's my weird story. And I think I shouldn't need to give a phone number to get a haircut. And it's hill I'll die on. It's a haircut. You don't need anything to do with my phone or email or any fucking personal information. I go to the grocery store, you shouldn't need any personal information. These are just services rendered. It's not like you're going to the DMV or something. Anyway, I don't know when I'll be back. Like I said, I kind of enjoy just playing offline. No rush, nothing going on. And, yeah, I don't know when I'll be back on. Probably won't be back on much or at all this weekend because, like I said, wife's not here still for another 3 or 4 days. With that, you have a good day or good night.